Okay, so I'm Donna Montoya. My maiden name is Kardash. On Facebook, I go by Kardash. I started this channel to document the journey of me and my mother. I am her caregiver. I'm also going to be interviewing fellow hypnotists and QHHT practitioners and BQH practitioners. Also, if I can get any clients of theirs or mine to be interviewed for the benefits of hypnosis, QHHT, BQH, I am definitely onto that. So we already have our first practitioner interview in the works. But for today, I'm going to introduce my channel, and I'm also going to introduce the journey so far. So we're coming up on 7 years of caring for my mom. When I started taking care of her, or I started helping her, she was ambulatory. She was walking with a cane only at that point. A little wobbly, but walking with a cane. She was still cooking. She could drive, though she chose not to. I was only taking her to the doctor and to hair appointments and leaving and coming back when she called me to come and get her. It quickly progressed to now she is barely walking, if at all. The last few days have been very bad. She also has very bad arthritis. And so on top of the Parkinson's and its issues, one of the biggest issues is the arthritis, the pain, and also the fact that she can no longer stand up. So she's all, doubled over. The knees are giving out on her, especially the right one. And so she leans back when she stands up. Today she's leaning back and to the left. So she's also the worst patient in the world. Nothing I haven't said to her face. She refuses to use or let me get any equipment in here to help lift her, help move her. So she's technically in bed. Today at 4 o'clock, we have a physical therapist coming. Though, a couple of my friends that I talked to about this, and my lovely cousin Janice, who I love with all my heart, who has supported me through this whole thing, as well as all of you have. Thank you for that. Her husband is also a dentist, doctor, and so I call with, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Could you ask Rick this? Could you ask Rick that? So I'm always, bugging her. But anyway, her knees, my mom's knees are cracking, and I know she will not walk for me. When she could walk, she wouldn't even walk from, the beginning of the dining room to through the living room, basically dining room and living room. She wouldn't even no, I want the wheelchair. So we're to that point. So I'm hoping that, the physical therapist will help her at least build up her strength, if not in her legs and her back, at least build up strength in her arms so that she can help lift with the sit-stand that I have here, that she doesn't know I have here because she has forbidden from coming in the house, but I felt that I had to order it anyway to be ready in the event that at any given moment I might need it, which I do, but she won't use it, so... Anyway, the other night it was very bad. Not last night, night before last. I got her from the living room chair into the wheelchair, into the chairlift, up the chairlift. Chairlift goes up. At the end of the hallway, there's a hallway, and then after the hallway, the bedrooms, and then the bathrooms. It opens up, right? And so we have to get through that hallway. And, you know, it's maybe a little bigger, wider than one person. So me and then maybe this much space. So I had to hurry up and get the, you know, the chairlift with the seat behind her. And I got her in the chair. I wheeled her to the commode where, you know, I pushed the commode back and get her on the sit stand up against the commode, get her standing up, have her move up like one step, get the sit stand, throw it off to the side, move the commode back up so all she has to do is sit down. And we couldn't get there. She couldn't stay standing long enough for me. She couldn't, her knees wouldn't bend. She's having a very hard time sitting down because the knees won't bend, standing up. It was just a nightmare. We tried 5 times, and at that point I said, that's it. If you don't stand up the 5th time, I'm calling the fire department. So the fire department came. Awesome eye candy, especially this one guy. He was like a silver fox. But anyway, and he kept asking me, are you okay? Are you okay? Can you handle this from here? I was like, yeah, I'm good. But anyway, they, you know, lifted her off the sit stand and put her into bed. And then, you know, we had a little discussion, and, you know, I said, you know, regardless of whether the physical therapist and the occupational therapist can help us with your strength and with your, you hear, you feel those knees and that back crackling and popping and rolling. I mean, groaning. It's like, I've never heard a person's body do that. And so I said, you're going to have to really start considering and really start accepting that we're going to have to use some lifts in here. You know, it's here. It's not coming. It's here. You know, overdue here. And she, absolutely not. I won't use that equipment. And I said, do you really want to stay in bed in this room watching television for the rest of your life? And she said that maybe rather than use that equipment, she would rather be dead. And that I should stop all her medication and just let nature take its course. Well, I ain't doing that, okay? I, first of all, don't think that's legal, and second of all, I ain't doing that, okay? Don't ask me to do that. So I won't be doing that. But, you know, yesterday she stayed in bed. We had a hard time moving her. And today the physical therapist comes, like I said, and again, this morning she's, you know, not, she maybe can stand up a little bit more, but as the day progresses, it gets worse and worse. It goes from bad to worse to terrible. So that's where I am. And I just thought that it was easier, faster, and more efficient to do it video style. So I appreciate your time. Thank you for all the love and support. Have a good one. Be nice to yourself.